Hello, Freedom Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I'm just going to walk back because I'm going to show that off because I want you to see how Fool Sawyer attacks. And I want to find out how he attacks because I have no idea. I wonder what Brass does. Let's see. I'm actually not particularly pleased about having to show this off. I mean, I'm willing to do it, but I would rather be showing you the next part of the story rather than me just kind of walking backwards, because I don't want to spend another episode just showing that, basically. I want to get on with the storyline. Anyway, I don't know what Blast does, but well, I'm going to try each of the different things. I'm not going to get sort of caught up with I must show what Bless is like. So I will show off each thing, and hopefully you'll get an idea of what it does. And if it doesn't, I think you'll probably survive not knowing, to be honest. And that's the main reason why I'm bothering to show these at all, because you're already aware of what all of these creatures are like. Alright, let's try one of these that we don't know much about. Actually, it does seem like kind of a waste to do that. I know I said I would show things off, but actually I think I'm just going to show off his general sort of strength and not his power in kind of any other way, because that just seems like a waste. If perhaps I could use Rydia's physical attack and use his dark magic attacks instead of her dark magic attacks. I'm not sure where to go here. Rydia's physical attacks are more powerful than Fool Sawyer's physical attacks, so I know that one looks like, but it's the one that's kind of most effective. I don't really feel like doing overkill either, you know. Like, it seems like a waste to use Meteor, for example. Just getting sick of those things. I've basically done that same battle twice already because I wasn't certain of where to go. Look, I'm gonna disregard what I said and not show all of these battles because you have already seen these creatures before, and it turns out things that we can do or not. actually that necessary right now. Perhaps he'll hang around long enough to fight one of the bosses, and then you can see him at his most powerful. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be with us in the game forever. Specifically because I know that we're going to get Pain back, having looked at the strategy guide, and I suspect we're going to get Yang back at some point, or he won't have turned up again in the game. And because of that, that means that we're going to lose Fu Soya at some point. I wish we were losing Rosnet instead, but that's not likely because she's Cecil's girlfriend, so... Okay, I found the right way. Good. I may have skipped over parts of that cave and not shown them off, and I'm not going to go for the Bahamut yet. Firstly, the strategy guide advises me to have Pain with me when I do that. This is how I know he's coming back. And secondly, I'm still not sure whether I'm actually going to do it or not. I suppose I am hoping that I'll finish tying you after the cutscene's done. Now I'll tell you now, why not? I am hoping that I can still do the Bahamut, assuming I want to, but it might be possible that once you leave the moon we can't actually get back, in which case, well, I just have to live without it. You know the stuff I'll say, not a completionist, and so on. I'm actually thinking that Fu Soya is probably going to be replaced by Pain at some point. That thing doesn't look like it'll be easy to defeat. That might well be a boss. I hope not. And yes, it is. Why do people say this can't be happening when they can clearly see it happening in front of them? He does when he's not sleeping for hours. Same with Sid, actually. Oh, you're alive! Yeah, I have no idea why you're not made of stone, but... Okay. Excellent. Wow, it's been a while since you were last here. I've forgotten what happened to him, actually. For heck's sake, can we skip the usual introductions of the characters simply come here for a few hours and will then be killed, or choose to stay somewhere instead of going with them and then not appear again for another 20 hours? He's here to help, just move on. Yeah, the moon, there really is no time. Okay, well, here we are inside the giant, which I take it as an artificial giant rather than a living creature. You found them. Hello. We don't know what's good against that thing. Let's try Thunder. Thunder might be good against robots. Doesn't do very much when it's not attacking, does it? It just sort of, I don't know, stands there. Turning its body aimlessly. Well, that wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. I was expecting it very annoying. Hard guy in this one. That was easy to complete. I get something decent out of it instead of a way to summon more enemies in a place where all I have to do to summon enemies is step 2 steps in any direction. I suspect I know what that does, but let's take a look anyway. That does a lot. You might remember the knife we got from Yang's wife. That, it turns out, is a very powerful throwing weapon. Although you can only throw it once, but I will be using that later. Okay, I'd better start reviving characters pretty quickly. Alright, you know, I'm not going to survive. Survive long enough if I don't use Mega Elixir, so please use it quickly. Okay, I'm dead. Right, leaving. Sorry about this. I obviously need to, Mega Elixir obviously doesn't do what I thought it did. I think it might have been Mega Phoenix Down I was thinking of. Well, I will show myself off defeating those things. We're basically in the Tower of Babel again. Just with a different name. Okay, I will defeat these things. Very powerful magic is really the way to go with those things. Now what I was saying about this not being too difficult, it being easier than I thought it would be, well, I was wrong. And my controls have gone weird. I seem to have fixed it, okay. When you're facing against a beam cannon combined with any other things, I would suggest getting rid of the beam cannon first. That's the most dangerous. Actually, perhaps there are better magic, better arrows that I could give Rosa. Ones that are more... all of these are more powerful. I know it says I only have 2, but I'm not sure that matters because I've had 18 iron arrows for a long time. Pretty much the entire game, if I'm correct, so I don't think it actually matters. I don't think you do use them up. Well, I can't be 100% sure that Rose's new arrows work better than the old ones, but battle was won, so... Siren, the most useless thing I can get, and I've missed off a tiny bit of the map. So I'm gonna go back there, and I will see you here in a minute. Aha! Well, if I'm up to the chest, that means there's at least not that much more to go. Okay, looks like we're bypassing its arms. Fair enough. I'm gonna increase Fool Sawyer's MP because he doesn't have a lot of it. And I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I'm hoping that it won't be able to detect anything now, and so it won't be able to call another thing to the battle because I have pressed stop on it. And if I know this works, then that's going to be very helpful for the future. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go back. I will see you here in a minute. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure what an inner passage is. I'm hoping that we can find a save point soon. It can be an inner save point or an outer save point. I don't care. Lightning arrows seem pretty useful. Unfortunately, I don't really have a choice but to keep on going until I reach the save point, so. Well, it looks like they're not as effective, but actually considering the fact that the enemies were facing weak to lightning, I would say they are more effective. Ah, it does look like there's a save point there. This is why I'm not going to waste that elixir or dry ether at this point. And it does look like it's probably naming way. I don't like the look of this thing though. Dragons are generally pretty tough in this game, which is why it's time to see what this Sylph thing does. The Sylph summon, or whatever it's called. Not much I can do with it. Poison! Why not? as I said, I'm not going to waste an ether now. Well, poison doesn't work on those things. And I also found out that death doesn't work on machines. So, if you're wondering whether it does or not, it does not. I think I do have a lightning summon, but I'm not going to use it yet, because we haven't used Sylph before, and well, I want to show you what it does. That sounds nasty. Okay, now it's time to use Odin. Doesn't really look like it's made out of clockwork. Okay, that was actually easier than I thought. I suppose it is a fate dragon. Hello, you've come a long way. Ah, perhaps you're not named right. He's always useful in case I run out of magic. Alright, well I'm not gonna comment on me doing this. I will just see you in a minute. Okay, well I am going to see you next time.